What's up, everybody? Welcome. We are Buds, Bros, and Superheroes, a podcast. We're hanging out with you live right now on Instagram. I am Nick James.
Big Body Biggs, the Cannon Pimp in the house.
So we are supposed to have... Ooh, can you turn that down? See, I'm making echoes now. 1 second. Just in case anybody comments, excuse me. We were supposed to have an episode that dropped yesterday, but it didn't because we fucked up just a little bit. And by we, he's taking the blame. He's being a nice guy. It was really my fault because I had a little bit too much on my plate this week, and we did it really close, and then I found an error, and blah, blah, blah. You don't care about excuses? I don't care about excuses. We just kind of wanted to come and hang out a little bit.
The reason for the hold-up was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie sucked. I didn't like it. So I said, look, this is torture. Let's do something else. And we chose to do something else, which is something I do like a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So TMNT, we literally went with that one. It's not only a little bit of a small initialism for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but also it was an animated flick, or CGI, or however you really want to look at it. And it's quite a little bit of this. A little bit of everywhere, all at once. Very jumpy, and if you like the Turtles and you know the backstory, all you need is just like a little tiny introduction. So it's a little bit hard for somebody who hasn't really loved it.
Wait, you know what? I was just thinking, we gotta blame each other for the episode being missed. We were here bullshitting.
Yeah.
We were looking at people outside that parked and blocked their shit in and all that, man.
We're jumping right here, yeah. I feel like you're into you right now with how much you're jumping, but that's also pretty funny. If anybody's watching on here, if somebody were to block in your car, would you go out there and be like, yo, you had this entire street. What are you doing blocking up my driveway? Isn't that weird?
2 cars.
So when we should have been recording a podcast, we were both just looking out my window like,
wanting
hey,
to go outside like, because
should we fuck this guy up?
We didn't know where the guy actually went, right? So we were waiting, and then when we found out where he came from, his lady said, well, maybe they thought that was their parking lot. Because it does kind of look like it could be
the neighbor's
parking lot.
Driveway is my driveway, and that's what ended up happening. There was a bit of an open house, and they thought they were blocking in the people. But yeah, when we should have been recording a podcast, we were kind of looking for trouble.
Oh, everybody, check out all these Funkos in the back, baby.
Isn't that a lot?
That's a whole bunch. Let me just step out the way for a second. Ooh. I'm trying to tell you, that thing is deep, and there's some behind you, too.
Some downstairs?
Some downstairs,
There's an empty shelf right here.
Okay.
So I do some Funko vlogs. If you like Funkos, go over to our YouTube. I've got some vlogs, and the new one will come out on the 2nd of February. It is a holiday, so if you guys want to guess what it's going to be, so guess the holiday, the movie, and then the Funko Pop. That'll be fun. I bet it's pretty easy. So we did have...
We're live. Listen, we're live for the first time. I ain't never did this shit before. So I am... You could call me Mr. All Over the Place. Because I'm always all over the place with shit. You know, he got his shit together. And me, I just be like, yo, let's do this. Yo, anyway, I forget what I was going to say because I'm high, people. Sorry.
Yeah, Buds, Bros, and Superheroes, if you don't know, is a podcast in which we talk about buds, bros, and superheroes. So part of our buds is, as you can see with your mask on, you are Mr. Big Body Biggs.
Let me get up on it. Ooh. There we go.
So that's a little bit how we met, and one of the things that we like to talk about is medical marijuana patients in our home state. Is different things that we're smoking. So if you're a big fan of the show, you know I've been sniping a shit ton of jet fuel. I switched it up. I got some Nigerian haze, and it's been going pretty good. It was worth it. Yeah, Franklin Labs, man. Love you. Love you, Franklin Labs, so freaking much, and I also love you, Harvest.
Yeah, I love that dispensary and that grow company. They are the truth, man.
They're great. So what were you smoking on?
I'm smoking on a Durban Poison vape from Cresco, from the same dispensary. But yeah, this is my shit right here. Durban Poison is one of my favorite strains. It's mother to cookies. It's got a whole bunch of shit in it, man. It's just the truth. I love it. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna have more and more episodes, and we won't fuck up no more. Maybe
Oh no, I'm not making that promise. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it.
I'm bullshitting because you never know. Like, he got shit going on. He got a life. I got a life. I got shit going on. You know what I mean?
It does happen from time to time.
It does. It happens. So, yeah.
So, again, if you're liking the show, this is going to be a very condensed show because we've never gone live before. We just kind of wanted to come on and keep the flow going. We felt I felt really bad. But again, as the editor and as somewhat of an audio guy, like, it would have been painful to listen to. So this is hopefully a little bit better, but let's keep on kind of going through this shorter show. So again, a short little version of the Buds was what we were smoking on. We usually kind of bring up fun stories. I thought a fun thing would be like a daily stoner thought or a shower thought, as some people say. We'll keep that going. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, all these different things. But that was kind of a little bit of a Bud section, so a little bit of a bros section now. It's just kind of bullshit, you know, as if that's not what we've been doing this whole time. But it's a little bit of BS and hanging out and just kind of talking about what's been going on in the week. So my week would be consisted of my pipes freezing, messing up an audio, getting sweet overtime at work. You know, I really can't complain about that. It's been a roller coaster of a week though, so I'm actually really digging this, really having a lot of fun, so it's a great way to end it.
Me personally, man, I've been staying out the way. I took the COVID vaccine on Tuesday, and the first wave of it, and I've just been chilling, man. I was sore for a couple days, but I'm good now. I feel good. It wasn't as bad as I was seeing on TV and all that shit, people fainting and shit, people dying and shit. Yeah, so I'm good with that.
Anything else fun going on?
No, I'm just gonna tonight I'm gonna go back home and chill with the fam, stay out the way, and wait for that second stimulus check to come.
Hey man. Yeah, tax season's come too. I can't wait for that tax return.
That too.
That's gonna be pretty sweet.
Got some new furniture I need to get, you know. Couple home improvements, like you just did with your house.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
That was fun. If you ever lived through a home renovation, what do you guys think about those? Leave a comment. It's fun. It's fun. You know, it's. They ended up doing a good job.
It was really nice. It's really nice, and I'm not dick riding it. It's really nice, bro. Like, it's nice down there. I like the fucking lights. How you could lean them this way and lean them that way and shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. The color, my favorite colors are gray and black. So gray, that you don't even have to. You know what I mean?
So sorry. I know you're also a Game of Thrones guy. We were thinking, you know, if you're a Game of Thrones person, winter is coming is the house words of the Stark. So we thought it'd be really cool to put a giant dire wolf up on the wall and just put laundry is coming. Because it's a laundry / bathroom.
That's cool.
Or we could do the Targaryen sigil, and theirs is fire and blood. That's their house. And maybe we could do like soap and softener. I don't know.
Well,
you get the joke. It's only that much funnier with the other one, but if you liked it, thanks.
And
it took forever.
Everybody, this is the first time me and him ever been on any kind of video showing you guys us chilling. And if you do watch this, thank you. And we will do more of these because I'm having fun doing this. I like doing this shit.
Yeah. Usually when we do the podcast, we are more than 6 feet away.
Yeah, we're in a whole other area.
A whole different area. And we were like, you know, we can't talk about people who mask up or talk about having to mask up and not mask up ourselves. So with us sitting so close, we were like, fuck that noise. So it's actually, I thought that was going to be a hindrance, or maybe I'd be pretty unclear. I hope everybody can hear, because the next thing we're going to do if these kind of pop off would be to bring all the equipment and kind of make it like Nick's Nerd News. Shout out to that if you were back there in that day. I'm not going to say I had it official, but it was a little bit more than a phone on a tripod. So we'll see how that goes. But my humble beginnings with Nick Nerd News is I didn't even have a tripod. I used a Dr. Pepper box to hold my shit up and shoved my phone in there to make it work. Because I just love talking about nerd shit. Is that a perfect segue to talk about superheroes?
Yeah. Look, he is the nerd of us, both of us.
Can you not tell?
Right? And yeah, I might be a little rough around the edges, but we're getting there. It's cool that he's into superheroes. I never really watched any of them movies. I'm more of a gangster type of movie type of guy. And I like wildlife, but that's weird. That's another. But yeah, so it's a good mixture. We talk about buds once again. We talk about bros once again. We talk about superhero movies and superheroes. Anything else you want to say, brother? On that?
No, I just like it, because that's the other thing too. You had done some radio back in the day, but your podcasting and your hosting skills have really, it's awesome to watch you grow and do it. I think we do it okay. It's just me though. I'm super fucking biased when it comes to myself because I wonder, can we curse on these things? Did I just break a rule? Do you think Instagram's mad?
Use.
Not use. We're saying Instagram.
Yeah, not use. Peace to my people out there.
Yeah, very much so. I got so scared because I was like, you were on the radio, and then I said the F word, and I was like, you're not allowed to do that on the radio. And I looked for the dump button, but I just had a little mini flashback to, oh my God, the FCC is going to call me. Because we actually had that at like sometimes they would call and be like, hey, everything good?
I got them.
Super sidetracked.
At this radio station, at this college right here, I won't say the name, but the university, not college. One night I played a Biggie song, and it started off, grab your tits if you love Big Papa, grab your dick, and I wasn't in there. I wasn't in that room. And they ended up getting fined by the FCC for that shit, man.
Oh, it's real. Even on college radio.
Oh, it's real on college radio.
It's real.
Yeah, man.
So with that fun little segue non sequitur, let me take us back really quick into this really tiny show of what we're doing here live. And thanks again for showing us. It's the Superheroes. Talked about it a little bit. I gave Big here a TMNT show. Did not go well. He hit me up and he was like, bro, shit's not going down well. I was like, all right, let's switch it up. So not only did we switch it up from TMNT, we went in a really different direction than what we do here. Because usually up until this very point, the Superheroes has been a full live action film. Right. No, not even live action. We have done animation before.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, that shit was funny. No, I fucking love that shit. That was funny as hell. Has been live action, full length. Excuse me. See, this is why I don't do it because I cough my dick off too.
It's all good.
Oh wow, you held that a lot better. I thought you were gonna come back with 2 more.
That shit gave me cramps. No, I'm sorry.
We watched 2 episodes of Young Justice. Young Justice, in my opinion, is by far the best thing to watch if you like DC. So far, it is the most encompassing, it is the most, hey, we gotta take everything and make sure that we reference it. Make sure that everything you think you thought, not only do you know, but then we're gonna build on top of it. It doesn't take a long time to explain all the smaller things, they expect you to know a lot about DC. And if you don't, they still catch you up, I think, well enough. What did you think, as somebody who's never really... Like, this is a lot. What you think?
To be honest with you, at first, the first episode we watched, and people, they're only like 23 minutes each, but the first episode we watched, I'm glad I watched it with you, because there were characters I didn't know their names, or I might not have remembered a little something, but so the second episode, it brought me in a little bit more. And I was able to concentrate more because I knew what was going on more, So that was cool.
So we decided not to ruin momentum with this. So if you like Young Justice, here's some good freaking news for you. We're going to go farther into Young Justice and see pretty much how far you can get in without going, all right, maybe we should switch it up a little bit.
Well, we're not switching it up this coming up week.
No.
Spoiler. And you always say spoiler. I never say spoiler, but fuck the spoiler.
So we watched 2 episodes. We did the math. If we get 8 episodes into the show, our show, by watching 3 episodes of Young Justice, we'll have the entire first season down. So by the time we do a real podcast, as compared to what we're doing right now, we'll be 5 episodes in. So if you like those episodes, you want to watch along or do anything like that, that'd be great. As long as we're done by March 18th, we're definitely going to have to take a break that day. We're going to have to get a shit ton of coffee. We're going to have to get you something, because we're watching a 4-hour movie. We're watching Zack Snyder's freaking Justice League. It's got its release date. Just came out the other day what day it was going to be released. 3/18/2021. Maybe we'll even do this. We'll just keep it live the whole time, and just you can watch us watch it like this. Or at least
people do that shit, bro.
Why not?
It's fucking weird how people watch somebody watch something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch you. Watch that.
I'm gonna watch him watch this. Watch me.
But watch us watch it if it's live. Fuck it.
I wonder if we could take down, though, if we played their audio. I don't know. I'm really worried about copyright all the time.
Yeah, he's the one he's the editor of all our shit. My Big Body Bigs videos, he's the truth, for real, man. Holler at him if you need any kind of editing. Sorry, bro. I hope you don't mind that. But, yo, holler at him. SNJ, what is it?
My name.
Nick, what's the middle?
It's NJF Productions.
Sorry, people. NJF.
You can hit me up at budsbrosandsuperheroes@gmail.com because I'll check that one much more than I check that one because that other one was for projects just like this before it had a name like this does. And now I'm kind of doing everything under the Buds Bros and Superheroes. Like I said, if you like Funko Pops, if you like strain reviews, if you like grow updates, if you like a bunch of different stuff, we're loading it up there all the time. That's youtube.com/budsbros and superheroes. If you like podcasts, we're on the Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We do all that. It's everywhere. You guys can't really get away from it. So if you've enjoyed any of this, please kind of follow along and do that. If not, that's cool too. Thanks for just checking this out. I really do appreciate that. I do see some movement that happens. So unless, in this very short episode of Buds, Bros, and Superheroes, where we talked about Buds, Bros, and Superheroes, this is kind of the end of that, but I do want to check the comments because I did see a few things. You mind if
I also want to say shout out to Black G420, shout out to Scotty the Green Ghost, shout out to Few House Farms, my bad. Shout out to Bill's Leadman, and my main man. Shout out to motherfucking Natty G, fellow growers.
Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. So we do have somebody else who's live right now. Thank you very much for checking this out. But before that, it was one of the bud tenders at Harvest who said that they like us. We like you guys a fuck ton. So shout out to Northeast PA _ Canna, CANNA.
Yes, sir.
Those people are the truth. That page is the truth.
Dispensary, man.
Now we have the link of how we all know each other and why they know us and how they were figuring out who.
And so look, since you guys are cool with us and we're cool with you, look, you think maybe if I'm short on a couple? No, let me stop.
They're not gonna do that.
They're not, definitely. I'm only joking, people. I come in there with paper. They know that. That's right. The can of pimp, Jack.
With that though, I have been Nick James.
And this is Big Body Bigs, the can of pimp.
Thank you very much for your patience as we fucked up our last little episode and did this last little live thing for you. I like the little dance as we end. I wish that our song was going through that. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, again, Nick James.
Big Body Bigs.
Buds, Bros, and Superheroes are out of here.
Check us out again, people. We'll be live again.
We will be. Alright, you ready for the awkward part where I get up to stand and turn off the camera and I get really close and then I'm like, oh my god, how do I turn this thing off? And I'm just getting closer and more awkward. Oh god, look at my hand. Oh Jesus. And now, do I end it?